If you have infection, remember one of the powerful medicine is bitter leaf. And this bitter leaf, you can find them in West Africa. Some of the countries, they might not gonna have it. Bitter leaf, it's one of the powerful medicine for every fever. Remember, you don't have to take more than 5 leaves. Take 3, blend it or squeeze it, and drink it. You also have to remember that overdose of bitter leaf can also cause diarrhea. So at least use 3 bitter leaves if you don't want to have a diarrhea. But bitter leaf, you can use it morning and evening, every day. Other medicines are not like that. If you use it every day, you're gonna get diarrhea side effect, just like garlic, turmeric, phyllanthus, ginger, cinnamon. You can use them every day. If you use it today, you gotta leave 2 days in between. You can use bitter leaf morning and evening. Other medicines, you can use garlic. You can use 2 cloves garlic in the morning. Use half teaspoon turmeric in the afternoon, and use a little ginger in the evening. The next day you can use the same 3 medicine that you use it today. You gotta use other medicines, like 1 big bitter cola. The next day, if you don't have a bitter cola, you can use 1 black teaspoon seed. In the afternoon, use a little cinnamon. Evening, use little phyllanthus. The next day morning, use a little aloe vera, like phyllanthus dosage, with water and drink it. By afternoon, use 1 dandelion leaf. Evening, use half teaspoon of neem powder. And if you don't have a powder, and if you have the leaves, use a little bit. And the next day, start with the first medicine that you used it before. A lot of countries has phyllanthus, but none other countries has it. So make sure that you see the seeds behind the leaves as you see on the screen. If anybody have infection diseases, make sure you don't stop the medicine, because if the diseases is not cured, and if you stop it, it's gonna get worse or it's gonna kill you, because the viruses or bacteria, they're gonna get wild. Some infection can be treated 20 years, 1 week, 1 year, 2 years, 1 day, 1 month. It depends how many viruses or bacteria you have in your body. Once you remove 2 cloves from the rest of the garlic, you can cut them in pieces and swallow it with half or 1 cup of water, just like the worldly people swallow drugs. But remember, Seventh-day Adventists, we don't believe in drugs. You see this little ginger that has been cut in pieces, use 1 of them. And once you use it today, the next day you don't have to use ginger, you have to use garlic or half teaspoon turmeric. Phyllanthus is one of the powerful and strong medicine, so you don't have to use a big phyllanthus. You're gonna be dizzy and it's gonna be overdose. So phyllanthus can be used as a little and chew it with water. Cinnamon is strong medicine, so do not take more than level quarter of teaspoon. But if the person is kid or teens, it depends their age. You have to divide it 1/3, quarter, or less than quarter, or half, and give to them. If they're kids, you got to use your judgment. This wonderful medicine, they fight against every infection. Both black seed and flax seed also control high blood pressure. Remember, they don't control low blood pressure, only high. So you can use 1 tablespoon flax seed a day, or use only 1 teaspoon black seed or 1 teaspoon black seed oil a day. Phyllanthus or bitter leaf also control high blood pressure. Or you can order Humane medicine that you see assists in controlling diabetes. If you have a high blood pressure, the red one is for you. Blue and white is for diabetes. Make sure you leave 4 hours between morning and afternoon medicine, the same as afternoon and evening medicine. If you have a skin rashes and aloe vera, you can use fruit or honey every day. If you use it every day, your sugar level is going to go high and you're going to get diabetes. So once you use 1 teaspoon honey today, leave for 3 days in between. And if you use sweet fruit today, leave at least 2 days in between. Anytime your blood pressure goes very high and your heart beats very fast and moving you to go to the toilet when it's not even a time to go to the toilet and threaten to kill you, this is what you need. You have to use one of this curtain ginger that you see on the screen and add 1 or 2 bitter leaf and chew it with water. If you don't have a bitter leaf, then chew one of these curtain little ginger with water. You're going to see fast improvement whenever you add 1 or 2 bitter leaf. One of the fastest way to stop diarrhea, use the same thing to stop diarrhea. Those who have typhoid or hepatitis fever, sometimes the viruses or bacteria cause ulcer and some troubles in their head. Get little or oregano oil on one of your fingers, just like the broken hand that you see, a little bit like something that you can't see, because if you get a lot, you're going to hurt yourself very bad, because oregano oil is very strong. Once you get it, drop the same finger in little water that you have in the cap and close one of your nose and inhale it, and do the same for the other one. But make sure you don't do it all the time, just like it says, 1 week, 2 weeks, or sometimes 1 month or 3 weeks, once in a while. Make sure that oregano oil that you order, it has the word NOW now. Just like God removed flesh or meat and fish eating from ancient Israel when they was going to the promised land, God has done the same for the modern Israel, Seventh-day Adventists. And those who complain in ancient Israel, they died in the wilderness. The same thing will happen to the modern Israel. In Jewad is clear. Many who are now only have converted on the question of meat eating will go from God's people to walk no more with them. The reason God removed flesh eating from us because of animal passion, diseases. And you also have to remember that if you stop eating meat or fish, you're going to lack protein and your body is going to become weak. That's why Seventh-day Adventists will use beans, grains, and nuts for protein. Beans got high protein, so I eat beans every day or almost every day. Walnut is the best nut. We don't eat sugar, cheese, margarine. Only oil that is good, it's extra virgin olive oil. Cook with water, and once the cook is done, eat only 1 teaspoon olive oil every day. Make sure you don't eat more than 1 teaspoon extra virgin olive oil. Have enough sleep. Open your window when you sleep. Do exercise and study the Helpful Form books that Ellen G. White has given us, or go to ellenwhiteaudio.org and learn.